1. Property rights in a family. A. Numbers 27 1,3,5 to 6,8 to 11 TLB. 1 to 2. One day the daughters of Zelophehad came to the entrance of the tabernacle to give a petition to Moses, Eleazar the priest, the tribal leaders, and others who were there. The names of these women were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They were members of the half-tribe of Manasseh, a son of Joseph. Their ancestor was Machir, son of Manasseh. Manasseh's son Gilead was their great-grandfather, his son Heper was their grandfather, and his son Zelophehad was their father. 3. Our father died in the wilderness, they said, and he was not one of those who perished in Korah's revolt against the Lord. It was a natural death, but he had no sons. Why should the name of our father disappear just because he had no son? We feel that we should be given property along with our father's brothers. 5. So Moses brought their case before the Lord. 6. And the Lord replied to Moses, the daughters of Zelophehad are correct. Give them land along with their uncles, give them the property that would have been given to their father if he had lived. 8. Moreover, this is a general law among you, that if a man dies and has no sons, then his inheritance shall be passed on to his daughters. 9. And if he has no daughter, it shall belong to his brothers. 10. And if he has no brother, then it shall go to his uncles. 11. But if he has no uncles, then it shall go to the nearest relative. B. What can we learn? I. Zelophehad died and he had no sons. But he was survived by 5 daughters. 2. Zelophehad's daughters petitioned Moses, Eleazar the priest, the chieftains, and the whole assembly, at the entrance of the tent of meeting for their right to inherit his property rights in the land of Israel. 3. Moses brought their case before the Lord. And the Lord replied. At 1. The daughters of Zelophehad were right in their petition. At 2. This was the general law for the people of Israel at that time. Here is wisdom from above. 1. If a man dies and he has no sons, the property rights shall go to his daughters. 2. If a man dies and he has no sons and no daughters, the property rights shall go to his brothers. 3. If a man dies and he has no sons, no daughters and no brothers, the property rights shall go to his uncles. 4. If a man dies and he has no sons, no daughters, no brothers and no uncles, the property rights shall then go to his nearest relatives.